Howdy folks, welcome to Trickle Down Philosophy. That's the theme of the channel. Whether I change the name or not remains to be seen. I'm doing a reaction to Neil deGrasse Tyson's views, I suppose, on Scientology, aliens, and religion. I love touching on religious or anti-religious topics on the channel because they're sort of like bookends of argumentation. And I don't just mean like bang bang, which this does happen, but I mean various arguments for a creator, arguments against creation and creationism and all that. But I like looking at quantum mechanical theories, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, I haven't seen this. I don't know what he's got to say. I know I've seen other things. I've done some reactions to Neil's stuff, and he's like an agnostic leaning on the scale toward atheism. He's open to the idea that there might be a creator. That's pretty much the same thing as Dawkins, idea that like they just say the evidence is unconvincing about it, but they stop short of saying there is no God, whereas Hitchens pretty much, I'm pretty sure he's in that camp, was in that camp. Oh, this appears to be a short. All right, let's see what Neil's got to say about Scientology, aliens, and religion.
I don't know if you know this. I was once quoted after I think the Scientology documentary came out on HBO and everybody was talking about
Going
it.
Clear.
At least I think that was it.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of
Lawrence
chat
Wright.
about it for a couple of weeks. And one of the news outlets, I forgot who, called me up and said, do I think Scientology should be a religion, classified as a religion, as an authentic religion? And you can ask, well, why are they calling me? Well, because in Scientology, they're aliens and they're space beings that
You're not
come.
supposed to give up this information.
Oh,
by
sorry.
the way.
No. So that's how I got brought into this conversation, because of the sectors of Scientology that involve space beings. Okay. So my answer was, we live in a country that protects the free expression of faith-based systems, provided they don't subtract from the rights of others. And so, you know what the headline was? Tyson defends Scientology.
Of course. That's how you get clicks.
Oh, all right. Wasn't especially deep. That was him on Rogan, and just that is kind of funny the way it comes out where you get labeled as a defender of this or that. I mean, I don't think I've misclassified folks on the channel because I generally take them at their own words. I use their words. I've listened to Tyson give his ideas on what he believes and why or why not. And it's easy for me because I have no judgment of people whether or not they believe in God or don't, right? I used to be a fundamentalist Christian. I know what it's like to have a hardcore faith. My reworking of the texts themselves wound up being my undoing. It was very meticulous work. I went in to prove a given thing, and I wound up seeing the exact opposite. And it was like, okay, if I'm going to be a quote-unquote truth seeker, I've got to be open to seeing things that contradict what I currently believe. And boy, was that uncomfortable. But yes. So when I represent folks, I do not care if somebody believes or doesn't believe. I know the limits of my knowledge, and I'm a live and let live type of guy. And like he said, in America, you can have your own religion, freedom of expression, as long as you don't impinge upon the rights of others. And we're at it. But Scientology was interesting. I mean, I know it was L. Ron Hubbard. You're supposed to get clear. I, of course, read a number of books on Scientology, not pro-Scientology, but Leah Remini and others about their experiences within it. I've seen specials, documentaries. I know there's a spaceship that's supposed to come get people, and I didn't realize that there were alien beings that were part of it. Interestingly, though, I could see why they would connect Tyson to that, because we wonder, is there extraterrestrial life out there? And people want to know, like the James Webb Space Telescope, it's now able to detect chemical composition of planets very, very far away, very sensitive meters on it and such. And is it hospitable to carbon-based life like human beings or animals or trees or some other type, or carbon or silicone-based life? That's a whole different animal, so to speak. So, and we're creating that right here on planet Earth with robots and artificial intelligence, and that is going to be a major problem for us because they do want to, they have goals, and they've been, quote unquote, admitted it. These beings have said they want to become smarter than humans, and they can process information very quickly. But all that said, it's a religion. Neil gave his thoughts on it, so you can leave yours here too. And if you have an idea for me to do a video where I can assess certain lines of argumentation, arguments being made, the philosophy behind it, the theology behind it, whatever it is, I'll give you my thoughts, and we'll go from there. All right, folks, have a great day. See you on another video. Please subscribe and keep thinking philosophically.